All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We get started with another beautiful day on tap. All kinds of sunshine coming our way. I think daytime highs going to get a little warmer today than yesterday. A pretty good chance to see those highs approach 80 degrees. Overnight tonight into tomorrow, like we saw last night into this morning, going to see those numbers slide back through the mid-40s, maybe down into the low 40s. Now, it's a little cool out there in a couple of spots. Got a little bit of patchy fog out there this morning, too. Not many clouds, no shower chances in this forecast. 42 is the number at the Tallahassee Airport and in Valdosta. It's 43 for us in Thomasville. I see those dew point numbers, 40, 41, 43. That tells me that the air temperatures maybe aren't done sliding a little tiny bit, especially with those pretty calm winds. So I wouldn't be shocked if a few more numbers slipped back down near 40. Camilla's down to 39. Homerville's at 40, while we're still hanging on a 53 in Madison or 51 in Liberty County. Alligator Point's checking in at 56 this morning. Quincy and Bainbridge, 46 degrees. It's not breezy. Every now and then a little puff of wind out there trying to limit some of that fog that is trying to form. And I do see a couple of spots like Live Oak, like Cross City, like Perry, where visibility is reduced at least a little bit, down to 1.25 miles or 3/4 of a mile. So you can encounter some patchy fog out there this morning. We're not expecting widespread, dense kind of fog, but some patches could certainly limit that visibility, especially between now and like 8:30 this morning. As far as the overall setup goes, there's not a whole lot changing. Maybe you can see some of this thin line of clouds up here to our north and east. What that is we call it a backdoor cold front. It's kind of coming in from the wrong way. Typically, our boundaries come from west to east. Sometimes they come in from the northeast. All it really does is kind of just reassert that bubble of high pressure that's going to come in behind it. The air is cooler and drier on the other side of that, so we're going to continue with what we've been having. And there's not enough moisture in place or enough energy with that weak boundary to trigger any shower chances, but it's partly what's responsible for some of that fog we've got this morning in spots. Now, I think the story over the next couple of days is really just going to continue this very nice run of weather that we've been on for the past couple of days. The difference is not going to be as cold in the mornings and evenings like it was at the beginning of the week. And maybe by the time we get to Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, we talk about a few more clouds starting to enter the picture and a little different setup for next week, maybe. But for the time being, it's a really nice looking weekend forecast. I know we need some rain, but it's going to be hard to argue with sunny and 80 for the next couple of days. Here's what the tropics look like, all quiet still for the Gulf and the Caribbean. I mean silent in the Gulf and the Caribbean. There's a couple of lines of clouds and showers out across the Atlantic. None of it, though, has any kind of tropical shape to it. So for the next couple of days, things should remain quiet. We are getting inside those final couple of weeks of the Atlantic hurricane season. Would love it just to coast till the end here. On the Gulf today, northeast and north winds 5 to 12 knots, seas 2 feet or less. Not bad for the boaters at all. That should continue into the weekend. 40s and 50s, we'll call it clear and cool with some patchy fog. A few spots maybe back down near 40 or even the upper 30s possible, but that's short-term stuff. And I think a lot of us today are going to get to 78, 79, 80, a sunny, warm afternoon. 73 is the normal high at this point during the year. So a little bit on the warmer side of normal, but really comfortable and really nice. We'll have a lot of mid-40s to wake up to on our Saturday morning, maybe a little bit more patchy fog. But look at that forecast heading all the way into next week. We're going to continue with the 50-80 split or the 55-80 split. Super comfortable weather. It does look like it wants